Hey Bobcat fans, welcome into another edition of the Coach Dan Morris Show right here courtesy of OhioBobcatsHockey.com. I'm Justin Sampson, joined alongside as always with Coach Dan Morris here on your first Coach Dan Morris Show after you guys are done with the first portion of the fall schedule. And I just asked you, but I'll ask you again, how relieved are you?
Relieved? I don't think I'm too relieved. It's just nice trying to use this time now to get caught up that we don't have practice for the next couple of weeks, and get to spend a little extra time with the kids and a little extra time at my other responsibilities here at the university, and get caught up, and I'm pretty happy with it, and it allows me to make some headway in some other areas.
Yeah, so you've been running around all morning, having meetings and whatnot, doing your other duties. It's kind of like a different identity for you out there, not being behind the bench.
Yeah, trying to do my best, trying to get caught up. Yeah, running around, double booked today for 30 minutes, triple booked actually. So trying to coordinate everything. So I think I got about a 15-minute window here for you, and give it the best I can.
Try to get you out of here. All right, back to on ice. Obviously, you guys closed out the fall portion of the schedule pretty successfully in Kent State. Last week, you called them the most important matchups of the season so far, and the way you guys went in there and won with authority. I mean, what did you see out there just from your guys that spoke to how strongly they came out? And do you think they treated them like the most important games of the season?
Yeah, I think they did, and given the circumstances we were under, bouncing back. Arizona and Arizona State are two good teams. For our confidence to get back, we needed to, really step up and compete against Kent State, our in-state rival. We mixed a few things up. We didn't play our traditional lines, and we mixed guys through, and you got to see some different results. You got to see Jay Mazzarella get back in the lineup and score some goals. Josh Fodor scored some goals. And there's a line, Mazzarella, Fodor, and Schultz played together this past weekend. So to try and jumpstart and spark other guys, we mixed lines up a little bit, and I thought we had some good results because of it.
Brendan in goal, rebounded after suffering that first loss out there now Arizona. What did you see from him in between the pipes? Just the way he was able to kind of have poise and rebound in Kent.
Yeah, he's playing with more confidence. I think the more he plays, the more confident he gets. He played a good game in Arizona. Their goalie played a great game, and the two goals that Brandon let in, one he lost in the stands. It's a big facility out there. It's a big arena, and when you're playing on the road and you don't account for the bodies that are in the building and where the puck's coming from, it's a big transition, and he lost the first puck. Second goal wasn't his fault. The two goals that were scored Friday night, good quality goals from Kent, and then you got the shutout Saturday. So we're liking what we're seeing from Brendan, and his mechanics are getting better. He's a competitive kid. He loves to compete. He's got natural athletic ability. It's just a matter of combining his natural athletic ability with the mechanics that a goaltender needs and trying to balance those.
So I know you don't get a lot of time with how busy you are to just sort of reflect, but I mean, now that you've got the first half of the season over, what do you sort of take away from the fall portion of the schedule? How far you think you've come since that first puck drop?
You got to look at the development of our younger players and how far they've all come along. You got to look at the big picture. I'm pretty positive with our tough road schedule, our home schedule. We got to take a look, sit back, take a look at the big picture, and be pretty happy with with what we've gone through and where we're at, the development of our young players, those kind of things in tough situations. And the second half of the year only gets tougher, but overall, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Sure, would I like to, maybe get a couple wins against some big opponents? Like losing 2 to Penn State and 2 to Arizona State is tough. You'd like to at least get one of those, but that'll give us some incentive for the second half of the year.
We'll let you get back to work, and thank you for joining us as always. Be sure to stay tuned right here to OhioBobcatsHockey.com as we keep you updated with features and more all throughout the winter break up until the winter half of the schedule starts up yet again. But until then, for the coach Dan Morris, I'm Justin Sampson. This is Ohio Bobcats Hockey.